Good day, ma'am. I am Fria Pabe and I'm going to report the Lesson 24, Critic on the Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Act of 2012, Republic Act Number 10354 known as RH Law. The objective of this topic is this module discuss background, rationale, nationally silent provisions, and potential impacts of the Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Act of 2012 or RA 10354, also known as RH Law. This module also discusses the pros and cons of the said law. At the end of the module, you should be able to Number 1. Understand fully the background, rationally silent provisions, and potential impact of the Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Act of 2012 or RA 10354. And number 2 is have a stand, position on whether he or she agrees, disagrees on the existence and legality of the said law. Introduction. As you will notice, it is quite common for your grandparents have 7 or 8 siblings. Some even have more. This is not the commonplace nowadays, as most couples settle for 2 or 3 kids. That is why most of you have siblings, unlike previous times. Rationale of the RH Law. The Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Act of 2012 or RA 10354, also known as RH Law, was primarily enacted on a vision that the poor will have access to reproductive health, goods and services which they cannot afford. With the law, the poor will likely have sufficient access to information about the proper use and effectiveness of the RH products. Apparently, the failure of the market of RH goods and services to reach marginalized women compelled the Philippine government to step in and initiate measures to address this occurrence. However, RH law was depicted by the paintings of promoting abortion and abortifacient products, thus sinful and frowned upon by the Catholic Church. Elements of RH law. The elements of the recently enacted RH law are as follows: family planning, information, and services; maternal, infant, and child health and nutrition, including breastfeeding; prevention of abortion and management of post-abortion complications; adolescent and youth reproductive health guidance and counseling; prevention and management of reproductive tract infections, RTIs, HIV or AIDS, and STIs; elimination of VAC and other forms of sexual and GBV; education and counseling on sexuality and reproductive health; treatment of breast and reproductive tract cancers and other gynecologic conditions and disorders; male responsibility and involvement in men's RH; prevention, treatment, and management of infertility and sexual dysfunction; RH education for the adolescents, and mental health aspects of reproductive health care. Silent provisions. Midwives for skilled birth attendants. The law mandates every city and municipality to employ an adequate number of midwives and other skilled attendants. Emergency obstetric care. Each province and city shall ensure the establishment and operation of hospitals with adequate facilities and qualified personnel that provide emergency obstetric care. Hospital-based family planning. The law requires family planning services like ligation, vasectomy, and intrauterine device or IUD placement to be available in all government hospitals. Contraceptives and essential medicines. Reproductive health products shall be considered essential medicines and supplies and shall form part of the National Drug Formulary. Reproductive health education (RH) education shall be taught by adequately trained teachers in an age-appropriate manner. Employees' responsibilities. Employers shall respect the reproductive health rights of all their workers. Women shall not be discriminated against in the matter of hiring, regularization of employment status, or selection for retrenchment. Employers shall provide free reproductive health services and education to workers. And lastly, the capability building of community-based volunteer workers. Community-based workers shall undergo additional and updated training on the delivery of reproductive health care services and shall receive not less than 10% increase in the honoraria upon a successful completion of training. That's all. Thank you.